The Skinstructors tip of the week is simple but often forgotten. Don't forget the neck and chest. When applying all your wonderful serums and moisturizers, always bring them down to your décolleté. The skin here is thin, and just like the skin around your eyes, it's one of the first places to show signs of aging. It needs the same TLC as your face, especially as we head into a season when people might be wearing lower cut tops or party dresses. SPF is non-negotiable here, even in the winter.
All right, welcome back to the Skinstructors. I'm Joely.
And I'm Morgan, and it's officially the countdown, y'all. We are getting into the thick of pre-holiday stress. You know what I've noticed, Joely, is that everyone suddenly remembers their skincare when it comes to holiday time.
Tell me about it. I know. It's always when your clients are, and everyone experiences this, right before the holidays, your clients are trying to get in last minute. You told them to rebook, but they said, I'll book online, and now you don't have the opening.
Yep. So today we're going to help you and your clients feel confident and glowing through all of the chaos.
Yeah. So to start, encourage clients to plan ahead. I mentioned earlier about rebooking. That's so important.
Now's the time, guys.
Yes, now is the time to have those conversations. Make sure your clients are getting on your books before they leave, because you can't guarantee that they're going to have that 5 o'clock on a Friday night spot that they love.
Yep. And it's important to pay attention to the timeline too.
Absolutely. Depending on what treatments that they like to get, if you're doing chemical peels, someone might not want to be peeling for their holiday party or their family photos.
Yep. So, for example, if you have someone who's really interested in doing that chemical peel, get them in 1 to 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, before Christmas, before New Year's. Like, get them in so that they're peeled and healed, they're nice and glowy, and they can enjoy their holiday.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some things that your clients can do to prep for an event and kind of boost that beautiful glow is offering them enzyme treatments. You can, of course, do dermaplaning with a hydrating mask, or if you offer oxygen infusions, those are really great treatments right before an event.
Yeah, to get the skin looking like glowy and bright, and just makes your clients feel a little refreshed before going into those events. Focus on treatments that are going to help smooth that texture, boost hydration, enhance any radiance. Nothing super aggressive or inflammatory, at least not a few days before their event or parties.
Yeah, and if you don't already have one, we love seeing those red carpet or maybe like a lunchtime peel services on your menu. Those are really great for those pre-holiday treatments.
Absolutely. Most brands carry something similar like that. Just because we did that in the treatment room doesn't mean that they can't take that home and use the night before those events. So send them home with a little bit of that enzyme or that soothing and hydrating mask. They'll be really happy and be even more excited to come back to you.
Absolutely. And just take some time to educate them a little bit on how they can properly layer those products to create that really calm, beautiful glow. It enhances their makeup application. So I love sending clients home with the enzyme, telling them to do it the night before. So there's some enzymes that you can even sleep in, which of course I love. I wake up with like butter skin and
absolutely.
super glowy. But that's going to really help them feel confident at those holiday parties.
Yeah. A lot of enzymes, like ones that contain bromelain and papain, those are great for not only brightening and helping the skin look glowy, but it's great for calming inflammation and redness too. So don't be too worried about, obviously check everything beforehand, but don't be too worried about sending someone home and using that a couple of days before their event.
Another gentle reminder that you can provide to your clients is that stress, dehydration, lack of sleep can have a major effect on their skin. So really encourage, especially around the holidays, to take care of themselves, be consistent with that hydration and using the barrier supporting products.
Absolutely. Some things that you can do to help tie in some of your retail is curate some mini pre-event product bundles for easy upselling, like an enzyme exfoliant and mask and jade roller or gua sha. This is a nice little self-care. It's also going to help like sculpt and tone their skin before any events or parties they have going on.
Oh, I love that. I feel like a lot of skincare lines like produce those holiday kits too. And a lot of
Absolutely.
times those are perfect for pre-event.
Yep.
I think also take home maintenance kits are really nice. For example, if you have a client who, maybe is a little hesitant on purchasing due to the price, like sell them one of those kits that have travel size, and they're going to notice some big changes in their skin using smaller versions of everything you recommended, and then they're going to be more inclined to purchase too.
Yeah.
Also gives them a really nice travel option that they can, pop that in their luggage and take on holiday trips. All right, so outside of retail, what are some things, Jolie, that we could do for just communicating with our clients better during this time?
Yeah, absolutely. Using social media or email blasts to share some pre-event prep tips and recommended timelines for services. This is awesome, especially if you do have those clients who don't like to rebook in spa that day. This is a nice little reminder to help get them like on track for those events. And then offering a holiday glow plan for repeat clients, one treatment in November, one treatment in December, to help keep their skin balanced through that busy season.
Oh, I love that. I think now is the perfect time anyway to be talking about treatment plans and changing up someone's skincare routine. I know we've had a couple podcast episodes about how important it is to revisit skincare, recommendations for home and thinking about it on a seasonal level. So now is a great time to say like, okay, I'm going to get you prepped, ready for that holiday party, and additionally get your skin ready for winter. So perfect time. Love that. All right. So some holiday promotions and gift ideas. I really like doing like a facial in a bag. I think that would be really fun.
Yep.
What would you put in your facial in a bag, Julie?
So I actually do this for like friends or family where I'm just like not sure what to get, and they love it, especially the people who don't typically get skincare services. They end up loving this. So I usually do like a cleanser, and typically I do travel size stuff if I can. I'll do a travel size cleanser and an exfoliant and then a sheet mask of some sort. And maybe I'll include a moisturizer, but I typically like to include something like a gua sha or jade roller.
That's so
again.
cute. I love
Just
that.
something to have a little self-care night at home.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. And that's really emphasizing that self-care is important.
Yeah.
You're making it convenient for them. I love the idea of giving it to someone who maybe isn't super savvy about skincare and what they should be doing. You're taking all the guesswork out of that. Even going a step further and like writing out step by step exactly how to use everything. I think that's really cute.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially if it's going to, like, if your client's gifting it to someone who, like I said, doesn't have a crazy skincare routine or maybe hasn't dabbled into like facial treatments yet, it goes a long way for them and they really appreciate it. I would just make sure if you're handwriting it, that's great. But if you're going to go like an even extra step and maybe create something on Canva, put your business on there too. Maybe your website, your logo, your Instagram. So then that way they could be like, oh, now I want to go get a treatment.
Yeah, absolutely. You can even toss in like a little incentive for them to come back, whether it be, hey, come in and I'll give you a free jelly mask, or bring this product back after you've used it all and I'll give you 20% off the full size. Like, you can be really creative with this.
Absolutely.
Some other things that we've seen and we love is having some options at the checkout, having a couple stocking stuffers, some, quick take homes for, your neighbor. I think that is an easy way to add a little upsell to your service ticket.
Yeah, and this can be as simple as just like a travel size product or a chapstick, something easy like that.
Love that. And then let's not forget about at-home tech gifts. I think that a lot of family members will come into the spa looking for something for their daughter, their granddaughter, friend, and LED masks, Foreos, microcurrent devices, those are all really great options to have in your retail space. It's quick, it's easy. You know, another thing that I always keep in mind is I go through this phase of, oh, it's holiday time and I'm buying all these gifts for people. Well, I have to treat myself.
Yeah.
I have to get myself something too. So that's probably the time when I would take home like an at-home
Totally.
LED mask.
Totally. I agree. And then also like if you offer your hydro jelly masks, they have retail versions too. So retail them. Again, it's kind of like that facial in a bag or self-care night idea.
Yeah, love that. Of course, you're going to want to have some gift cards available. And, you know, related to having a holiday treatment plan or a glow up plan, you can also have some memberships available to specific to someone looking to gift them for somebody else or just treat themselves. Packages are huge this time of year, and it's not something that you should forget about.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. After the holidays, we get into the new year, and a lot of people are on that new year, new me, or really honing into taking care of themselves again, whatever that might be. So definitely don't forget about those memberships and packages.
Absolutely. And now's the time to really start planning that out. So we're going into November. People are starting to already be purchasing for friends and family. And if you haven't already, devote some time to really plan out what your holiday experience for your clients, what that's going to look like.
I agree. And tie in education with that. Teach your clients how to use these products or these at-home treatments that they're leaving with. And this is going to help boost their results and their trust with you.
Absolutely. All right, so time for your homework assignment. So this is all related to one of our favorite holiday promotions, and that is the facial in the bag. So this week's homework is to create your own facial in a bag kit idea, whether you're an esthetician, curating retail options, or just someone who wants a go-to glow routine before an event. Make it simple, make it fun, and tag us on Instagram at SC Training so we can see your holiday skincare setups.
All right. Well, that is all for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as always, don't hesitate to educate.